What's up YouTube, it's your boy Yatna. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. And today in this video we're going to be analyzing the extended gameplay demo of Scalebound. So yesterday, Microsoft at their Xbox media briefing at Gamescom finally revealed the JRPG that's coming from Hideki Kamiya of Platinum Games, Scalebound, man. I'm just so excited to finally see this game in action. I was super excited for this game. And it pretty much is everything that I'd hope it would be. It looks awesome, right? I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the extended gameplay demo that we're going to be analyzing here. If you haven't, it does show about an extra maybe 4 minutes of content. It kind of picks up right where the Microsoft gameplay demo ended, and they kind of keep going further into that tunnel that they were going in. And so we're going to be analyzing that. This extended gameplay demo was coming from IGN. IGN does that IGN First program where each month they kind of preview a game, and maybe it's first time being shown, or may just be a game where they're just going to be offering some new footage or what have you. It just so happens that this month, for the month of August, IGN's first game, whatever, is Scalebound. And so we're going to be analyzing that 8-minute gameplay demo. We'll just be taking a look at some of the mechanics, kind of asking some questions about what's going on, take a look at the story, the details, different things like that. So I'm not going to keep talking. Let's just dive right into it, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and hit that play button, and let's get it going. So, they press start, and it kind of plays this... this little cinematic footage here. Of course, the main character here is Drew, the guy that's riding the dragon, and the dragon's name is Tuban. It's of my understanding that for some reason Drew and Tuban have some sort of bond. I'm thinking that it is like a force bond. So right here, look at Drew's arm, and I kind of like the banter that they have here.
Yeah, what the hell was that for? I'd get off if you'd ask me to. Use your words. See,
I really like that that banter. It kind of shows the relationship. Yeah. So for some reason, Drew and Tuban have this relationship. I think it's a forced one. If you look at his arm, he kind of has like a dragon arm going on. And I'm thinking that maybe something happened, and now they're connected. I do know that one of the things with this game is, of course, if Drew or Tuban dies, it's like a game over. So their life force is connected, and their life force is that kind of blue wavy meter that's all the way at the top left there. And so they're connected in some way. And from what I've read, as the game goes on, your relationship goes stronger. You guys become better friends, and apparently, Tuban is more willing to assist you and help you. He'll help you get to higher ledges, and different things like that. So right here in this part, we get to see not only some awesome commands that you get to call out to Tuban to do some massive destruction, but we see that you also can transform into this dragon armor mode and deal over 4 times the damage. I mean, really wrecking some shit here. And it looks sick. Of course, he's got the whole anime run going on. I mean, it wouldn't be a JRPG without the anime run, right? So that looks sick. And if you noticed, that ability is tied to the light blue bar under the life force one. And it actually drained it as you were using it. And from what it looks like, as you kill enemies, you kind of build that meter back up. So it's going to be important to kind of manage that meter using that ability at the right times. And right here just kind of gives us a great look at just the scope of this game, right? And of course we have the traditional area name pop up on the screen that's traditional for RPGs. We're in the grasslands of this world known as Draconis. And we see a bigger monster of Draconis here. Some sort of mantis enemy. And we see that the character has commanded Tuban to attack this mantis. And here, I love move, man. We see him go for some sort of hook shot grab to latch onto the arm, and it looks like he failed. He actually missed that target, so it was unsuccessful. Here he did hit the target, and it was a successful grab. And then you kind of beat the hell out of it and take that arm off there. Alright, so we see you transform the Dragon Armor mode, and of course, Devil May Cry style, jump in the air doing attacks, you stay in the air. I love that, man. This makes you feel like a badass. And see, he's going here for another grab. He hit the marker, latched on, he's taking that arm right off. He's doing some massive damage because he's in that that Dragon Armor mode. He's about to command Dubon to do it. That ridiculous machine gun fireball move. And we see that Mantis get burned. And then he does something here. He actually freezes them. We see all these hearts drop down. I'm not sure what that's associated with. I don't know if that just regenerates the health meter, or if that's associated to something else. I'm not sure. But we see here just the scope of the game looks massive, right? It is an open world game. It's non-linear. You can go where you want, apparently. I'm assuming what they'll do is they will restrict certain areas, you know, by saying, you know, you have to have this ability to go here. You know, maybe your relationship with Dubon isn't developed yet, and he's not willing to help you out. So that's how I'm sure they'll restrict some areas, you know, to kind of keep it somewhat linear, but still give you some choices. And one of the questions that I was having as they entered this area is you'll see that that a lot of the, even this kind of, it's a little bit of an enclosed area with all these tree roots, are even it's still a little bit open for Dubon to kind of come in and help out. So it had me wondering if there would be instances where you might go into a smaller area and it restricts access. But Dubon, you see him flying kind of in the background there, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about. You know, like if you go into a smaller area that Dubon can't fit, will he just kind of hang around the perimeter and just kind of wait for you to come out, or you know, how will that work? So I'm sure they're thinking about all those things as they're developing the game. And here goes another massive fireball attack to take out a large group of these smaller mantis, probably babies of the bigger mother mantis that we killed out. Well, that they killed out in the front there. You see some of that traditional, you know, J action RPG fighting. You know, I'm sure they got like a basic attack, strong attacks, and you can mix it up with spells and things like that. So some other like really cool details with this game is that it's going to be a super customizable game. Apparently you can really customize Dubon with, like, you can put an armor on him. You can kind of equip him with different, I guess, enhancements, like a spike on his tail or some sort like that. So you know you can kind of give him different armor enhancements, weapon enhancements on Dubon. I think even down possibly changing the pattern of his scales, which is pretty cool. So a lot of customization there, and it actually will affect how Dubon plays. Apparently, if you load him up with armor, he'll be a lot heavier, so he'll move a lot slower. It won't be doing as fast of attacks, which is really cool. Now Drew, I think, is a lot less customizable. He will have a lot of different weapons to choose from, but he will not be able to, I don't think, like, customize his clothes or anything like that. I don't think so. Because from what I've read, Drew is kind of like the emotional connection to the game. This is according to the IGN first preview, is that Drew is kind of the emotional part of the game, and they don't really want you to change him too much because he kind of grounds the story. They want you to be able to fully customize Dubon, as he's kind of the more weaponry of the game. So we see here that he opened a dungeon door, and we have numerous headed Hydra. Here we go, the big reveal. Scalebound has co-op, so we see all the players joining. And see here, you see their dragons look a lot different than Tuban.
All of us.
And of course, we have some more of that
Let's go, big guy.
some more of that witty talk from Drew there. I'm noticing that a lot more games are using that kind of witty talk to give it that more realistic character feel. I'm actually feeling it. I really do like that. But yeah, that's something that really surprised me, and that I was actually really hoping for, was for this game to feature some sort of multiplayer or co-op. And to see it added really makes me excited. I'm a big fan of co-op. I'm glad they're including that. I don't think they've revealed details on how it's going to work yet. So I'm thinking that it may not be co-op in the sense that you and your friends can kind of roam the whole open world, but I'm thinking that it may be something like, you enter a dungeon, you can bring your friends in, and then you guys can kind of conquer that dungeon. But then once that dungeon ends, you go back into your own solo world of Draconis. So that's what I'm assuming how it may work. They may have other modes as well. I would like for them to have some sort of mode where we can get a little open with the co-op and be able to venture out and go fight enemies and whatnot. So hopefully they will have some form of co-op. And let me fix my camera here. It's a little fuzzy for you guys now. Apologize about that. Let me fix that. I'm not gonna edit this out either because I like the rawness of videos, right? And you're getting my true impressions. That's just how I like it. Let's just put it back here, and it still looks a little rough. Let me fix that shit. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, that was the Scalebound extended gameplay. So you got to see a little bit more than what Microsoft was showing. Got to see them fight some more monsters. So we see that that you'll be fighting big monsters, small monsters, as well as human. Well, I'm assuming they were human people as well. I'm trying to think if there's any more details that I may have missed that have come out recently, and I think I hit everything that's been revealed so far for this game. Yeah, man, but this is Scalebound. This is Xbox One's first action RPG. I'm super excited. I'm more of a fan of the action RPG kind of games rather than the traditional turn-based RPGs. So this has me hyped. I can't wait to see more. It comes out holiday 2016, so unfortunately we do have a while. But I'm sure that they'll make that game look even better as the time goes on, and we'll probably definitely see some more at Tokyo Game Show. And then of course E3 next year. Yeah, that's Scalebound. Hideki Kamiya, thank you so much for making this game and bringing it to the Xbox, man. That right there is a shock to me, just because Xbox isn't a huge success in Japan. So to think that they're making a JRPG on the Xbox is pretty incredible in its own right. Of course, I'm sure that money had a lot to do with that. Microsoft, supporting this vision. Because from what I read on IGN, Kamiya has always wanted to make a very dragon-focused game. Hence that Tuban is one of the main characters, and so I guess Microsoft said, hey, you can make that game here. You just gotta make it exclusive, and we'll give you them. We'll help you fund this game. I'm sure that it had to work out some way like that, and I don't mind it. It's a brand new IP, so I don't mind if games become exclusive. If that means that we're getting original new IPs. So a lot of people have problems with exclusives, but I think that it helps drive the creative ability of developers to create unique experiences on one console. That's just my opinion, but either way, I'm just glad this game's getting made, right? Now, one issue that I heard a lot of maybe Sony fanboys saying, or anybody that's just hating on the game, whatever the fuck the case may be, is that there's a lot of frame rate issues. in the gameplay trailer. It's like, but come on, remember guys, this is pre-alpha footage. Notice the word pre in front of alpha. So this is very, very early gameplay that we're seeing. And for it to look that good, and I thought it ran really well for pre-alpha footage. And for it to look that good, I think sorry, my headset cut off here. Using Astro 850s, and when no audio was coming in, they'll just turn themselves off. But like I was saying, I think that to be this early, this game looks great. I think that it should not be penalized. Excuse me, for having a bad frame rate, and it's a pre-alpha gameplay demo. That's retarded. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I think it looks great for the state that it's in right now, and I can't wait to see more. And come on, it doesn't come out till holiday 2016. It's over a year away. I'm sure in that time frame, that game will probably look even better and then run even better. So I don't think that's an issue to be worried about. And people just always looking for reasons to hate on the Xbox for some strange reason. I'm not. I wouldn't call myself an Xbox fanboy, but I am an Xbox fan. I'm also a PS4 fan because I also do want a PS4. But for some reason, people just love to hate on the Xbox, especially when at a time like this they're doing so good. But hey, I'm just rambling at this point. But thanks for tuning in to the Scalebound analysis. I did a lot of talking. I hope that maybe I answered some questions that you guys may have had. I hope I've intrigued you guys who maybe didn't know what Scalebound was and want to are more interested in it and want to see more. If you guys have any other questions about this game, or have your own theories or ideas for mechanics or anything like that, please do drop it in the comments and discuss it below. I'm always excited to chat about all these new games that are being revealed, and and kind of pass around different theories about the mechanics and the story, different things like that. So please do drop everything in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate the support. I'm also going to do some more kind of analyzation videos similar to this on a lot of the other games that are getting revealed this Gamescom, as well as new gameplay trailers that are coming out this Gamescom. There's a bunch of stuff that's been released. It's crazy. I love these, I love these weeks where it's like a freaking conference event going on with all these games, all this news. Super overwhelming, but super hyped, super exciting, and it's just fucking awesome, right? It just makes you feel good as a gamer to, have these huge moments where we get a flood of news, and just get to see all the new stuff that's coming out, and this year, next year. And you can't help but be excited and be hyped. But again, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.